lot of people always talk about falling in love with their best friend, but nobody talks about when you lose your lover and your best friend. That's hard.
See, breaking up is hard to move along, it's even harder. It's over, she got colder now, can't locate where her heart is.
Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today I am talking about breakups. Yes, I am talking about breakups and how to move on. And guys can benefit from this, and so can girls, especially girls, because this is just something that us as girls we go through. Breakups are not easy at all, especially if you truly love somebody and then they're like your best friend. Like, I'm going to tell you my story. I'm not going to tell you details and everything like that, but I'm just going to let you know what's up with me and why I'm doing this video. Um, I really like talking about relationships and hearing how guys think about relationships and how girls think about relationships. Well, I'm a girl, and just because I think one way doesn't mean somebody else is going to think just like me. Today I was like doing research about how guys move on, and it's like I could not really find enough information because everything was so general. But I did ask a few friends, and I got quite like some really good ideas. So shout out to my friends that helped me with this. I got things from like, oh, we just sleep with girls until we find who we want to find, or that's just how some guys move on. But I'm going to tell you some good tips on how to move on and make things a little easier, although it's always going to be hard, especially like I said, if you love somebody and they're your best friend, it's going to be hard. So I got me some notes right here, front and back. Yeah, YouTubers always say take notes, and I forget a lot of stuff, so I got my notes. So anyway, I'm going to start off telling you about me. So I was dating this guy, and before we started dating, we became really close friends. So that's how we had that best friend relationship. So we were best friends, and then we started actually dating. The relationship was very fun. We were best friends before we started dating, and as we started, going out and the year passed, we started, getting to know each other more, of course, and it was just like, you are legit my best friend. But sometimes everything does not last forever. And that's okay. Like, y'all have to realize that, like, yeah, that can be your high school sweetheart or your college sweetheart. Y'all been dating for 5 years or whatever, but everything doesn't last. And if it ended, I can guarantee you it was for a good cause. You may not see it now, but it was for a good cause. Me and my ex, we were dating for 2 years, and we had our highs and lows, just like every relationship. But overall, like, I can honestly say we've had more good times than bad times. So we had ended up breaking up, and he was my best friend. I truly loved him, da da da. But it was very hard because, like, in high school, I really wasn't the type of person to, like, just date people. Like, I didn't care about that. And so when me and him started dating, I fell for him. So when we broke up, I fell hard. Like, I've never seen myself like this before. So I needed something like to help me move on. Yes, that's what I'm here for, to tell you what I did to move on. So I started writing in a journal. Ladies, journal writing is very helpful because, like, you can write down whatever you want and nobody will see it. So this is like, you tell your best friend everything, but you don't tell him or her every single thing. Like, I don't tell my best friend every single thing. Like, I may tell her how I feel to a certain extent about the situation, but deep down, it's probably more than what I'm truly feeling. So write in a journal, because writing in a journal, you can write everything down. And some people like writing stuff down and then burning their feelings away. Like, just write it down and burn it. But I still have my journal. I like my journal because from that first journal entry, I can read that today. I'm definitely not going to read that to you. I can read that today and honestly look back at it and see my growth. So that's one reason why I like the journal writing. So that was one way that helped me move on. I also started doing stuff that I used to do before dating him that I stopped doing when I started dating him, like reading. I used to read a lot. I love reading all types of books. I really want to expand my reading, but that's not the point. I started reading and I really enjoyed that. I went to Barnes and Nobles one weekend and I was just happy. It made me happy because that's something that I personally like doing. I also started working out with my friend Jazz. She was one of my first close friends at Arkansas State, and we worked out together. Like that was something that I enjoyed doing. Working out while I'm working out, I'm just thinking about me, focusing on me, and so that was my me time, me getting me right, and so I did that. I started working on myself. And when I mean working on myself, I started thinking about things that I could change with myself and the next relationship. Like, what could I do better for my next relationship? I mean, I learned a lot from my last relationship, but it's just, yeah. So I started working out, working on me. What else? I got notes, y'all. I moved out of state. Yes. Now, this may seem very extreme, and I'm going to tell you, he's not the reason that I moved out of state. Yeah, it was part of it. I wanted to switch my scenery up, but I'm not going to say I moved out of state because of him. Like, no, it wasn't like that. It was more like I told my cousin that I wanted to get away and try something new and go somewhere new, and that's what she said. Try Arkansas State. She was supposed to be going with me, or she was thinking about it, but I ain't gonna throw no shade and say no names, but Jasmine did not come to Arkansas State. But I switched my scenery, and I'm happy I did because when I got there, I was able to focus on me and do me and just get away and not worry about that all the time. Because if you're going through a breakup and you're trying to move on, you can't keep going back. You can't start a new chapter in your life if you're still reading the last one. Like, you have to move on at some point. And I'm not telling you that, oh, it takes 2 months to move on. It's not a time frame on moving on, because to me it felt like it took me a minute to become like get back to where I'm truly happy with myself and not sad about the breakup. Like, now I don't care because I'm happy and enjoying life, and I see things differently now than what I did when we first broke up. So those are a few things. One thing that was important to me, I unfollowed him off Snapchat. I didn't unfollow him off Instagram or Twitter and stuff like that because stuff like that didn't really bother me. Like, seeing a picture of him didn't bother me. But on Snapchat, you can actually see that person, see what they're doing every day and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're still following your ex on Snapchat and checking his Snapchats and stuff like that, cut it. Because, well, if you're still following him or her, I forgot this is a guy and girl video. But if you're still following your ex, unfollow him or her on Snapchat, because you're gonna be looking at them like, dang, they look good and stuff like that, and what they doing. Like, no, we don't need that. So that was like my girl advice on how to move on. Like, ladies, glow up on them. Let me tell y'all, the best feeling is like, I ain't gonna say the best feeling, but it feels good to work on yourself and then randomly like walk past your ex or something like that and you looking real good. Yeah, ladies, you're gonna be like, I did that. Just go out and don't be looking all sad and depressed all the time. Like, go out, find somebody to talk to, do something to take your mind off of it. Well, here was the hard part for me, finding out how guys move on. I text my friends in the group message and they were like, guys don't do anything but sleep around. When they trying to get over that girl, they go around sleeping around with other girls, having sex with them or whatever, until they just like, I guess, find the right girl or whatever. But I also had somebody say that it's best for them to like maybe take a week or two to think about the situation and grieve And then after that, I was saying maybe hang out with the guys, play games. And the guy I was talking to was like, yeah, that's good if you have single friends. So, guys, if you have single guy friends, like go out for drinks, play video games, just hang out. Um, I also think for guys like me, I always say like, oh, I know how guys think. A lot of girls say that. And it's true, we know how y'all semi think. Like we know the major ways of how y'all think, but we don't know your mind completely. Like a lot of girls think they do, and I admit, like I know guys, some of them, but I'm not gonna say I know, like I completely know y'all. So, but I do know that guys, they don't want to talk about stuff right off the bat. Sometimes they hold it in. So, guys, I feel like if you don't want to talk about your breakup to anybody, if you truly love, because I know when guys love, like if they truly love a girl, they love hard. And maybe they don't want to talk about the situation. So I feel like, guys, if you don't want to talk about the situation, you should find you a place, like somewhere you want to go, and you can be alone and just think. You might not write in a journal, so you can go somewhere that you like. It could be a football field, basketball court. Well, we have something here called the reservoir. Just somewhere that you like going, that you can be alone and think about the situation and just be to yourself until you're okay. I have a close friend, and we watch movies all the time. And he doesn't know this. He probably didn't know this, but during my breakup, us watching movies, that was something I enjoyed. Like that was fun because it wasn't like I liked him or anything like that. He's legit a best friend to me. He's my cousin's best friend, but shoot, he my best friend too, and my brother slash cousin. So me watching movies with him and actually being able to talk to him about the situation, it helped me. And I also have another best friend. He was actually going through a breakup around the time that I was going through mine. Um, and I would help him, and he would talk to me about the situation that he was going through. And I just feel like, guys, it's really good for you to have a girlfriend, like a friend girl that you can talk to and truly trust her, and that gives you good advice. Now, don't have no friend girl that's gonna be like, forget that girl and don't and go out with other girls. Like, never do that, guys and girls. If you truly love somebody and y'all been broke up for a month and y'all were dating for 5 years and somebody's like, oh, you need to go out with somebody else to move on, that's not necessarily true. Because me and the guy I was dating, we broke up in August, and people was like it came like December, November, people was like, you really need to go out and meet new people. And people were really trying to force me on people that liked me, but I really didn't like them that much. And it was like, it's not working. I know one time, y'all, this was like, I'm telling you, this was like November or December, and I had this friend. I let him come to the house or whatever. Now I'm still staying with my parents and stuff. So we in the living room chilling or whatever, and it's about that time for him to leave. Y'all, why he tried to give me a kiss? That was the most awkward thing ever. Because for one, I wasn't ready for that, and for two, I don't even like you like that. Like it was so awkward. Like he tried to kiss me, and I knew it was coming, so I like kind of turned my face, and it was like half lip, half cheek. Yeah, it didn't work out. So my biggest advice when breaking up with somebody, like, don't go around trying to get that feeling from everybody else, because if you truly love somebody else, you're not going to just be ready to do that with other people so early. And I never understand how people can say they love somebody and then just go out with anybody that next day, or anything like that. Like, you need time to heal. And breakups, if you seriously love somebody, it's not easy. I just want to tell you all that if you're going through this, going through a bad breakup or whatever, stay strong. Find something that you like doing and just stick to it and enjoy the process of moving on. Because I can tell you, I look back at how I was, and I'm like, I've never seen myself like that before. I never want to see myself like that again. I won't see myself like that again. Like, I won't let it happen. And it's like, I'm proud of who I am now because, like, I've truly grown, y'all. Like, I'm a woman. And I still have growing to go, but I'm a woman. So my few little advice is my advice to you is there's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, do y'all not know how many people are in the world? And I be looking, I know y'all look at couples and be like, oh, they got somebody that I know I can find somebody. So it's plenty of people in the world. And you can always experiment. And if you don't like somebody, then hey, like, you tried it. Just like, hey, keep your eyes open, keep your options open. Because you never know. Like, the person I'm dating now, I would have never thought that we would be together. Like, I didn't think I was his type. So, yeah. So, always keep your options open, and you never know what can happen. There's more to you than your ex. I think that is very important to know because you were your own person before you started dating the person you broke up with or broke up with you. Like, you were surviving before you met them. Like, a lot of people like, oh, I can't live without them. No. You were living before you met them, so you're going to live without them. And you're going to glow up on them and enjoy your life after. Because breakups really aren't anything but they're helpful. Like, you may not see it at the moment, but breakups are very helpful. Like, you learn to grow, you learn more about yourself, you do more, you experience more, you try new things, and you just have a good time. And if you have good friends that's going to be there for you during your breakup, then that's even better because, especially girls, y'all know that if you become single, guys too, the boys be like, hey, bro, let's get some drinks tonight. You know, we're going to turn up tonight. Girls, we be like, y'all want to come over and sip some wine and have girl talk? That's what we do. We don't do the stuff that guys think we be doing. We just, you want to come over and eat ice cream and sip wine and watch movies? Yeah, that's what we do. But thanks for watching, and I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I was very excited to record this video in case y'all did not know. But like I said, if you're going through a serious breakup and you just feel like you're not going to make it out of it, you're going to make it. I don't know if y'all can hear me say that, but you are going to make it. I promise you. Because there's plenty of fish in the sea. You are beautiful. You are handsome. And somebody is looking at you. I always wonder, like, who be checking me out? Like, if they see me walking, who be checking me out? But y'all, somebody is always looking. So, thanks for watching. Tell a friend, subscribe, post it on Facebook, do anything. Because, y'all, I need to get my views up. So, when I get this video to 150 views and 25 likes, I'm going to do a story time about this time I almost got jumped.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Yes, y'all. This girl tried to jump me over a guy. Like, yes, it was over a guy. And I never fight over guys. So, I'm going to tell you about this time I almost got jumped. And I think y'all would think that would be funny. So, because I need to get my views up. I need more subscribers. I need my fan base to grow. And also, I need to think of like an intro song or like a gang because I have faith that this page, like this YouTube channel, is going to grow. So tell a friend, tell a family member, send this out, repost, anything. Because I'm ready to see where this YouTube channel is going to go. So, peace.
Mama, you need some get right, mama. Go Gina, go Gina.